Good evening, YouTube. It's been a while again. It's been a long time. It's my first wild camp of 2023. Now, I've got the Cambrian Way coming up at the end of May, so training has begun tonight. I've got my lightweight gear. I've actually got my winter bag and my winter mat, and I've still managed to keep my weight down to 6 kilograms base weight, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I've got a new tent for the Cambrian Way. So it's the Nemo Equipment Cosmo Elite. It's a 2-man tent and it weighs just under a kilogram, 900 something grams. So it's going to be the first outing for that tonight. I want to get familiar with my kit, practice hiking with this new bag. I've got a new Atom pack. This is exactly the same, not exactly the same. It's similar to my last one, apart from it's 40 litres, whereas my other one was only 30. Because I'm going to have to take a lot more food with me on this one. So I think food stops are going to be a little bit more limited than they were on the coast to coast, so I'm preparing. Anyway, I'm in my local woods, which I've done a fair few camps here. It's actually shooting season, so they're shooting at the moment. They're setting up all the stalker chairs and they've got their rifles out, so I'm not going to stop in these woods tonight. I'm going to go and explore. So I've got about a 14-mile route to do, check out some new areas and see how we get on. Let's go explore. He is a beast. He hasn't moved. He's just staring me out. Look. See if I can get a bit closer. Oh. He's off. Well, that was pretty cool. Managed to get quite close to him. The size of his antlers, man. Anyway, bit of road walking to do now. So, not much to see apart from cars and tarmac. So, I've just passed my woods, which are behind me. Deer Central at the other end of it. No wonder they were shooting. And then the other woods that I'm going to is not this set here, you can see. There's one a couple of miles back. So I'm going to check those ones out. Putting the camera away for a bit because I need to get some miles in because the sun, there isn't any sun, the light is starting to fade. So I need to get walking. So there's the woods, about 7 miles in. I was going to do the loop tonight. I haven't got time now, so hopefully there's going to be somewhere I'll be able to pitch up in there. It's very quiet around here. I know there is a farm building, as you can see there, but I saw a couple on a horse, or 2 horses, a bit further back, but other than that it's pretty remote, so fingers crossed it will be quiet, and hopefully we're not shooting in this one. So let's go check it out. Stop waffling on now and get some tent action on the go. Well, I think that looks as good as any. It's crisscrossed with paths, but again, haven't seen anybody here. I think it's a nature reserve actually. So there's a load of cover over that side with those coppices. And the rest of it's like pretty gnarly oak. So where I am, there's nothing dead above me, so I should be okay. The ground's quite leafy and mulchy, so I think I'll be able to clear that enough. I've got a bit of Tyvex to put under the ground sheet because it is paper thin, this tent, so I'll show you anyway. I'll get it up and then have a little show around before it gets dark. Okay, so there it was up. Nice and easy to pitch. Domed shape. 2 vestibules, one here. So the cut out section here at the back, this is like the Freelight 2, the new version. So the inner is exposed, but that's obviously waterproof. Now if you're buying this tent, it doesn't come with line locks. I've had to buy these separately. So I just bought 3 for these 2 back ones, and that guy at the back there, or at the front, that's the foot end. Got some little cool features, so a little tab there, which I'll show you in a bit. And this is the first time I've actually had it out. We'll have a little first look inside. If I can get in. One-handed. Right, so these features here, got a little clip. So a little clip there that pulls the inner out onto the fly, so you've got more space inside. We've got a cool little feature, look. So you clip that in there. Little toggle. Holds the door open. So let's go in. So again, 2-man tent, which is basically means a spacious 1-man tent. I wouldn't want to share in here. Loads of headroom. I'm like sitting up stupidly straight here. That's my normal slouch look. I've got a good bit of height. So that's a light diffuser. You can put your head torch in there and just have it on low. We got here a little toggle, so I'm gonna make myself a little washing line at some point there to hang socks and shit. Anyway, there was some people and kids, you'll probably hear on the footage, just walking around. So I think they've gone now. I'm gonna get my bed and everything set up and then do a bit of cooking. The vegetables don't look huge, I must admit, but I don't care, there's 2 of them. Just as good as 1 big vestibule, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, very easy to set up. I like all the features on it. So hopefully this is going to be the one for the Cambrian Way. Bloody hope so, the amount of money I spent on it. No fancy food. It's basically backpacking food, as I'm backpacking for the day. So I think we've got pasta bolognese. That is it. Same old suspects, but my winter gear. Thermarest X-Firm large mat, Rab 900, Trekology A-Loft. I think that's it. Hand warmers, usual bed stuff. I think it's going to get down to about 1 tonight. So I'm going to be baking probably, but there you go. Anyway, stop chatting shizzle, get some food. What I really like about the tent is the way it blends into its natural surrounding. Love this bag. That's it, all set for the night. It's not even 5 yet. The deer are out already. If the last woods are anything to go by, there's going to be loads of them out tonight. Filled with them. Absolutely hundreds of them. Literally, there probably was 100 I've seen today. So I'm expecting a noisy night, but I've got my earplugs, so it's all good. So Cambrian Way. That is coming up in the end of May. I think the last week in May. So I've got 14 nights to do it in, and yeah, it goes from end of May through till the first week in June. So I'm excited for that. 300 miles, hopefully 300 miles, unless I get lost and have to backtrack, which is pretty likely. So any suggestions for kit, let me know. Obviously this is the new tent, and pretty much everything is the same as the coast to coast. No changes really, apart from my footwear. I've got some trail runners for my feet because Vibrams are not happening again. Anyway, I don't even know if you can see this because it's getting very dark here, and there's a plane going above now, so we'll leave it at that until I get some food on. It seems to me like every time I come camping now, I've got a cold, or getting a cold. I'm a bit blocked up again tonight, so
this will be me for tonight. I'm going to eat this. I've got a film to watch on my phone that I downloaded. And that's it. I'm pretty tired anyway, so I think I'm going to sleep quite early tonight. So I want to get up nice and early and hike back. So yeah, I want to get up and try and get some good sleep. So maybe I'll bring you back a bit later when I say goodnight and have my hot chocolate. See you in a bit.
Right, that's me in my bag. Fed, watered, and chilling out. I'm really hot already. I'm going to have to open the bottom of my bag, I think. And there is no way I would fancy sharing this with anyone. It is it's perfect for a one-man tent, but there's no way this is a two-person tent. No way. Anyway, guys, unless something really exciting happens, which I'm very sure it won't, I shall see you all in the morning. Good night. Noisy. Morning, guys. Didn't sleep great. I was so snuffly and blocked up. It was getting me anxious. I was like, oh, I can't sleep. Anyway, did get off in the end. Air mat went down in the night, so I'm gonna have to send that off to firm rest. It went down twice actually. I had to blow it up twice. Plenty warm enough. Love that bag, that Rab 900. Brilliant bag. So that was all good. The tent, no condensation, which I'm surprised at because I had it all shut up and I was warm in there, and it's pretty cold out here. I think it's about 1 degree this morning. There doesn't seem to be any, and there was no airflow either. Not a breath of wind, like I was saying last night. So yeah, seems good. Happy with it so far. Need to test it in a bit of wind, to be fair, because no doubt in Wales that's going to be blustery when I do the hike. So maybe in a few weeks' time I'll take it up into the mountains, I think. Anyway, just gonna finish my coffee and then hike on home. That's it for this one. No frills, basic gear, and good little test run. Good little test for the tent and me to get back in the swing of things, because it's been a while. There's loads of pheasants in this woods. I don't know if you've heard them this morning, but wildlife was amazing yesterday. Pheasants, deer. Had loads of owls last night as well. It's really nice little woods. Did hear some people setting up yesterday, but other than that, it's been very nice and chilled. So nice little find. Shotgun. I think that was a scarecrow actually. Anyway, I'm going to stop chatting and pack up. There we are. Another one done, guys. That was where I was laying. That is where I'm going. Thanks for watching. Right, hopefully mountain one again soon. Just haven't had the time of late, so I'll be getting some mountains and some fells and some trails in before you know it. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you again soon. Love you all. Bye.